Hey y'all, it's your favorite healing coach, Coach Kim the author, here with part 2 of things we're not doing in 2023. And I want to apologize for kind of leaving y'all on a cliffhanger with the last video, because when I initially planned it out, I thought I was going to say everything in one video, but it felt like it was getting kind of long, and I think I just want to maybe give y'all bite-sized chunks so it doesn't feel overwhelming. So number 2 of the things we're not doing in 2023 is waiting for folk to catch up. So I've had this problem that I don't like to call a problem, but it, I guess, kind of is or was a problem because I don't do it anymore. But I used to wait for folk to catch up. Like when you're the first person in your family or your friend circle to go against the norm, and God starts showing you where all your efforts are taking you, and you start committing to working towards those things, there comes a point where the people you love, who you've always been with, who've traveled every journey with you, aren't going to want to be. They're going to want to be with you, but they're not all going to want to do the work you had to do to get there. The work that they need to do to catch up and be with you is like when people say everybody can't go with you, that's what they mean. Like some of it is physical, but it all starts out spiritual and emotional. Like all of the work that goes into changing your eating habits to get a better lifestyle, or all the things you sacrifice when you're working on your degree. Just think about any big thing that you've accomplished and all the work it took for you to get it done. There's just going to be times when you're going to have to go alone and trust that God's got you, and know that if they're meant to catch up, they will after they've done the work, because God is not going to take you where he's taking you, give you what he has for you, and then expect you to do all this emotional and spiritual heavy lifting so you can carry folk because they don't want to do their own work. It's like when we plant seeds, we expect a harvest. But more than that, and harder than that, is the waiting for the seeds we planted to sprout from the work that we've done to get the harvest. Harvesting is also work. Maintaining what God blessed you with is work. Continuing to grow in what you've been blessed with is work. And God is not looking for you to have to work in your promise for the furtherance of the kingdom and work on the hearts of people who want to go with you but don't want to do their part. And I keep going back to Abram/Abraham because first God told him to get away from his family. And in his partial obedience, he takes his nephew Lot with him. And when they get settled, all this chaos breaks out and they have to separate from each other just so they could all have peace because they weren't on one accord. But Abram insisted on not leaving his family behind. If that ain't a tale of permission to leave behind family members, friends, whoever's not aligned with God's plan for you, I don't know what is. And as always, seek Holy Spirit on who should go, who shouldn't go, who you should wait on or help, and who needs to be left behind, because you don't know what their journey consists of. We always want to help people we love, but what if the true testament of love is to leave them where they are so that God can deal with them his way, and that they can encounter him for themselves in a way that will be life-changing for them, like your encounter with God was life-changing for you. Why would you want to deny them that? Let God be God and you do you according to what he's told you to do. Until next time, stay blessed.